FYF Sportsman? It's Lamont here. Just back today with some NBA news and headlines. Before we get started with the video, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Again, we're going to be dropping these videos more and more frequently, especially these breaking news videos. So again, to stay in touch and to stay in tune with all of the latest NBA news, and not just news, but news with a unique perspective from FYF Sports, just make sure you hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell. Again, we'll keep bringing you all this good content. But again, today it's going to be a really quick video. We're just bringing you some news and announcements. The first thing that we want to announce today is the winner of yesterday's gift giveaway. This is the second gift giveaway that we've done so far. Again, giveaways and the drawings for these giveaways will be held every Friday. All right. The only people who are eligible for these giveaways will be subscribers who comment and actively engage in the video. So again, if you're commenting, if you're engaging in the videos and our content, again, you will always be eligible. So while we go through all of that information on Thursday night, we put all the names into a ballot and we draw the name out. So congratulations to this week's winner. His name is Manny Varela. If you go to our YouTube page, you'll see the post. But Manny Varela, the subscriber Manny Varela, congratulations, you won a $100 gift card. Make sure you hit us up. Make sure you send us an email. Our business email is business@fyfsports.com. But again, all that information will be in the description of the video. So just click that link, send us an email with all your contact details so we can get you that prize. So again, congratulations to subscriber Manny Varela. Well, again, we got some quick NBA news today. We're just going to kind of run down some of the headlines. Again, one of the main things that everybody's been talking about is the NBA and the bubble. And one of the main reasons why it's being focused on so much, because you have all eyes on the NBA. All of the other sports are going to be looking at the NBA. They're going to be watching. They want to know if this is going to work. They want to know what can they do themselves to kind of tweak their formula to make it better. And just to kind of start off, you know, this was always a trial run. We knew it wasn't going to be perfect. And as these players head into the bubble, just some of the news that's been coming out over the last few days, we're just going to talk about some of these reports. We spoke on it yesterday a little bit. Obviously, we got Laker guard Rajon Rondo. He's been ripping the accommodations that they have there. He's compared his accommodations to a Motel 6. A lot of people have gave him pushback on that because they feel the accommodations are adequate. There are a lot of players that feel the accommodations are adequate. No, it's not the luxurious hotels that these NBA players are used to staying in. But again, most players feel that the rooms are adequate. Another report, we have J.R. Smith. He was told, he was on an Instagram live post. The NBA reached out to him and told him to stop exposing too much stuff about the NBA bubble. Again, I can understand the NBA from that perspective. This is just a trial run. This is new to everybody. Nothing's going to be perfect. But again, over the course of the next 3 months, I think that they're going to find ways to perfect the bubble, make it a little bit better, make it a little bit luxurious or convenient for these NBA players. So again, we're only in the first couple of days of the bubble. I do see things changing over time. This last story right here, this was definitely a special story to me. The Palace of Auburn Hills, former home of Detroit Pistons and the Detroit Shock, has actually been torn down. They're getting a new stadium. And I was lucky enough to actually go see a game over in the Palace. It was one of the most unique basketball venues that I've been to. And if you haven't been there, you definitely missed out. But it was definitely a unique venue from its setup, from when you first walk in. Almost had like an outdoor feel when you just kind of walked around the outside of the stadium. So again, it had a unique look, had a unique feel. Definitely one of the better venues. But again, it's been time. Detroit's been looking to kind of relocate and build up a newer and more just a better stadium. We see these stadiums like Golden State's new arena, just kind of filled with different types of technology. It's more modern. So I think Detroit is looking to do something like that because ticket sales were down and Detroit was just kind of struggling. So I think kind of getting a new identity with a new stadium is actually going to be good for the Detroit Pistons as they kind of, they're heading into a new wave, a new future with Dwayne Casey out there. So I look forward to seeing great things out of the Pistons pretty soon here. Next bit of news, I was actually surprised to hear this, but we got Carol Lawson, the Celtics assistant. She was hired as the Duke women's basketball head coach. Now Carol Lawson has coached college basketball before, and she had a lot of success. She was most recently an assistant for the Celtics, and prior to that, she was just a commentator for ESPN's women's basketball. So I'm really glad to see her get a head coaching job. I know she did a great job with the Celtics. Brad Stevens and his coaching staff with the Celtics, they've been great over the last few years. She did a great job with the Celtics. Brad Stevens had a lot of praise for her on the way out the door. So I see nothing but good things for her at Duke and women's basketball. This is one of the more prestigious jobs in women's basketball. And so I really look forward to seeing what she can do going back into the women's coaching game. Other than that, man, we got some other lesser stories. You got Kyle Kuzma and Donovan Mitchell struggling to find lunch in the bubble. Obviously these NBA players, they're gonna have their gripes about little small things that, such as the quality of the food, the bedding, the accommodations. But at the end of the day, once the ball's tipped off, I really don't think that we'll be hearing about a lot of these complaints. Guys are just gonna be playing games, getting back to the room, getting rested up, practicing, and then getting ready to come back out and play again. So I think right now everyone wants a news story. Everybody's trying to find something to talk about. I think right now the only thing really to talk about is the quality of the NBA bubble. I was actually surprised to see this last story here. Jokic, he's set to return. He's going to be coming back soon. Now his testing was a bit different with Jokic. He was over in Serbia, his home country, where he was tested positive for COVID-19. So before he could even come back to the United States, he had to go into a 2-week quarantine over there, get cleared just to come to the U.S. And then even when he comes over here to the U.S., he has to endure another 2-week quarantine before he can even enter the bubble. And then even when you enter the bubble, you got to go into another 48-hour quarantine. So I think the NBA is doing a really good job of making sure that players who enter the bubble are 100% healthy. And I know Jokic, he's going to lose a lot of practice time. He might not be in game shape or game ready when the game starts. But at the end of the day, it's about the safety of the players, and taking these additional precautions is probably best because of the amount of knowledge, the lack of knowledge that we have on COVID-19. So again, that's the news and announcements today. Other than that, make sure you guys are watching the TBT basketball tournament on ESPN. Again, you got players like Joe Johnson on teams like Overseas Elite. So it's some good high quality basketball. It's good basketball. There's a lot of former NBA players, Bobby Brown, a lot of lottery picks, a lot of former college stars. These are not just your run-of-the-mill basketball players that are just jumping into a tournament. If you're looking to watch some quality basketball, make sure you're tuning in to ESPN and you're watching these games at the TBT tournament. The rounds of basketball will be played through the 14th of July, but these guys are playing for $1 million purse. So these guys, splitting that money, most guys are going to be getting between $75,000 to $100,000 cash if they can pull off this win. For a lot of people, that's life-changing money. So again, these guys are playing, they're laying it all on the line, they're playing hard. It's not perfect basketball, but at the end of the day, you're watching really good athletes, really good players. If you're a basketball head, a lot of these college guys, like from these college teams and from these overseas teams. So again, if you want to see some high quality basketball, you want to scratch that itch, make sure you are tuning in to ESPN to watch the TBT tournament. I had a few friends playing on the Purdue's team, but unfortunately they were eliminated last week. So again, they put on a good show while they were there. Won their first game, lost the second. I know COVID-19 kind of decimated their roster a bit, so they went in with a team of guys that not the group of guys that they expected, but nonetheless they went in and competed. And again, I want to give a big up to the guys from Purdue University, Isaac Haas, and those guys for showing up at the TBT tournament and putting on a good performance. But other than that, man, it's FYF Sports. Make sure you guys are hitting us up on all social media platforms. Make sure you're hitting us up on all social media platforms. If you hit us up, if you message us, we will definitely reach back out. All right. If you have something that you want us to feature, if you have something that you want us to promote, let us know. We've had a number of SoundCloud rappers or musicians hit us up. They want us to do music reviews. They want us to play their music on our videos. That would be the best way to let us know. I mean, if you look at our numbers, we're a growing channel. Over the last 45 days, we went from 0 subscribers and we're almost at 7,000. So again, it's been a lot of hard work on our end over here as far as getting these videos put out, trying to get you guys quality content. So we appreciate that you guys actually take notice of that and you are subscribing. So again, we're going to keep the content coming. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe and the notification bell so you can always be up to date and alert on any video that we post. Make sure you're checking back in with us every Friday. Make sure you're checking our Instagram every Friday. Make sure you're checking our YouTube every Friday because you might be the next winner. Next week's prize is going to be an $800 gift certificate to the Apple Store. I mean, I know a lot of you guys love these Apple products, so again, you don't want to miss out on that. The only way you could be eligible for our prizes is, again, subscribe to the channel. Check out our videos. We got videos for everybody. Anything you like, not just sports, but entertainment as well. We got videos for you, but make sure you're reaching out, you're commenting on all of our videos. Just show us some engagement and you'll be eligible to win. But other than that, man, been another great video. Again, it's just breaking news. We're going to try to drop these breaking news videos. We'll try to get them done daily. But again, we got so much other content, other news that we have to put out. It's kind of hard, but again, we're working on it. We're going to keep grinding. The next grind is to grind the 10K. Once we get there, again, we might do a bigger giveaway. Other than that, it's FYF Sports, and we out.